Hello, I am going to be showing you how to apply the Color Street nail strips real quick. I have taken off everything that was on my nails. They were in a dip, so you will see a little bit of damage on my nails, but we are ready to apply. So the first thing you're going to need to do is open the package. Inside, you'll have 18 nail strips. And then you will have some nail prep pads and a Color Street file. In addition to these items, the other things that I like to have on hand are a pair of scissors and this cuticle pusher or an orange stick of some sort. I just happen to have a metal one that I use. So to prepare the nails, the first thing you want to do is make sure your nails are very clean and then push back all of your cuticles. So I'm going to do that first and then I will return. Okay, I have gone ahead and pushed back all the cuticles. I opened my file and my nail strip package, you'll see, and I've pulled out one set of strips. So there's a total of 18 individual nail strips in here, which will, if you are very industrious and your nails are fairly short, no longer than mine are, this one actually may be an issue, I have to see. You can get 2 full manicures out of these. So one strip, if you cut it in half, which is why we have the scissors here, and you're very careful, you should be able to cover 2 nails with this one strip. So I usually get 2 full manicures out of one set of strips. So I'm going to put these to the side for now because I'm not going to use them, hopefully. And the next thing to do will be use the nail prep pad to go ahead and wipe off any excess nail oils or anything that may be on my nail beds to prepare them for the adhesive of the stickers so that we get the best contact we have so that we don't have any kind of slipping or peeling from the edges. So we'll open this and we'll wipe off our nails. So you'll see it's just kind of a like an alcohol wipe that's in here. And you're just going to go over all of your nails and get off any oils or residue that may be on them from any soaps or anything. The other thing, after all of your nails are sufficiently wiped, I always find it's a good idea to wipe off these 2 finger pads, the fingers we'll be using basically to put on the stickers, just because it gets anything off of that skin too. All right, now we need to figure out which size we need for each finger. The best way I find to do this is to just kind of hold them up to your nail bed and kind of rotate it around. See, like I'm seeing a pretty good coverage here. Okay, so this will work, and I already know that both of my thumbs are the same size. Some people, they're not always the same size. So I know that this will work for both of my thumbs. So I'm just going to kind of put this, whoops, put this aside up here for now. Now the thumb will go on last though. You work a lot with the thumbs to peel edges up and things, so those are the last fingers to get covered. And then we're just gonna go through and pick the sizes for each finger, and then I'll get them lined up and then we'll be back. Okay, I've made my selections up here for the ones that best fit my fingernails. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the pinky and work my way up to my thumbs. So the first thing I'm going to do, because I'm doing this in the way to hopefully use both sides of this for each my left and my right hand, first thing I need to do is remove the clear protective coating. So that's this purple strip here, because if we cut with this on, it's almost impossible to get off the second half. So you want to remove this little acetate piece that helps keep the nail polish from drying out. And then what I will do is I'm going to hold it up to my finger just to verify that I'm not going past the halfway point. You can see here that I definitely still have some space. So what I will do then is cut this just about halfway here. Let's see how accurately I can do that. Perfect. So then I leave this half for second. And then what I will do is I will take this piece and I have to remove the nail polish strip from the backing. Now this is where it can be a little tricky sometimes. If you're gonna have a problem, this is where, so there, you can see I got a corner lifted up. So then I just get that corner lifted. And then I just remove the back. Put that aside. And then we just need to line this up. We try not to get onto our cuticles, which is why we push them back. Touch down here. And then we just kind of wipe it down with our fingers. And then push over the tip. And kind of wipe that down. I don't know if you can see that there. Wipe that down over the edge of our fingernails, just so we're getting a good adhesion around all of the edges. And then what we'll do is we'll take our nail file. Now you can do this a couple ways. I'll show you how to do it this way, and then on another nail I'll show you another way to do it. So it's all wiped down on all the edges, it's good and sealed. So I'm going to take this nail file and basically I'm just going to file the edge of the nail just lightly, making sure I'm just basically disconnecting that extra piece of nail polish that I don't need. And then I'll take my fingers and just go in here and pull away. And you can see sometimes there's a little extra bit, ooh, trimmer, sorry. You can see sometimes there's a little extra bit of nail polish on there. And I can either just, you know, wrap it under or go back and file that again. I'm just gonna push it under. So now that's all on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple more nails and then I'm gonna come back and show you the other method of doing this. Okay, I have gotten all 4 on this hand done, no thumbs, because this is my working finger. And I've got 2 done on this hand. So now I'm gonna show you the other method for filing off the ends of the strips after you've adhered them to your fingernails. So on this half of the tab that this is the upper half of one of these tabs. So on these, what you're going to do, this has this handy little strip here that's not stuck to the backing here. So here you just remove this way, and then what you'll need to do, there's a perforation, so you're going to peel that off like that and discard that. So then here, I'm going to line this up. And then I typically kind of just push down the center, looks good. And then go to the edges. Okay, so here, I'm pushing this all down. Wiping up. Okay, now what I do is I kind of just start pushing over the edge. So it's kind of wrapped onto my skin there, you can see. So it's really forming a crease over my finger's edge. There, so you can see that there. I found the camera finally focused. Okay, now this other method, what you do, and this is why we leave our thumbs clean, is you basically use your thumbnail to push under your other fingernail and perforate the nail strip. So basically your thumbnail is the cutting tool. You could also use one of these and do this. So the other option, if you don't have any fingernails at all, you could use one of these and push under, and that will break the strip, and then you can just peel it off like that. And that's it. So if you don't want to use the file, that's the other option. You can use the tools you were given. And then just kind of push it under and perforate the nail polish strip with your thumbnails. So that's how you get that on. So let me finish up the other 3 nails that I have left to do, and then I'll be back. Okay, we're back and I'm finished. So here is what this manicure looks like. Now these Color Street nail stickers are called Raise Your Spirits. I believe this is part of the Halloween 2019 limited sets. So pretty good. Everything's on there. I'm pretty happy with how these look. So this is it. I mean, this is including the recording. This is only probably taking me about a half an hour. Had I just been doing my nails, it would have been even quicker to do. So these should last, depending on how hard on your nails you are, anywhere from 7 to 10 days. I've definitely had them last longer. I've definitely just wanted to change my nails and done them even shorter than that. So this is the end product. After this, if you want, the other thing you can do, and some people do, is they put a clear coat over top of these to help them last a little longer, and that's definitely something you can do. Or if you want a different look, they have those matte clear coats that are out there that make the whole nail polish go to a matte look, just to give it something different. You can definitely do that. And they do help the manicure last just a little bit longer. If you do that. So the other thing is I still have more than half of the set left. So you can see here, I still have these, what's this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strips plus 3 more here. So what you want to do, and this is just, you know, some little trick I use, and you still have to use them fairly soon, but you can, or you can even like rip this set in half and put them down so you have more space up here. But if you have a flat iron, you can seal, using heat, this edge again. So because the nail polish strips are 95% cured nail polish, they're real nail polish, they will eventually dry out when exposed to air. So you want to seal this back up as best as possible. And a flat iron, just squeeze the flat iron on here for a second or two and it will seal that right back up for you. There are plenty of videos out there that show you how to do that. So I'm just going to tell you about it, and go ahead and feel free to find that if you would like. And until you get the flat iron out, I just fold down the edge and put like a clip on it or something until I heat up the flat iron. And then this can go, I typically will seal it back up and then put it back in the box and then try to use this, you know, within the next couple of manicures before they dry out, because they will lose effectiveness and basically they just won't last as long. But that is the best and most effective way to get most bang for your buck out of these sets. This one is pretty interesting. I've never seen this one before. This is the first time I've used it. So that's it. Thank you for watching.